Hello, everyone. Happy Memorial Day. I wanted you to see mine's hearts. Yours are stars.
Yes, hearts and stars.
Memorial Day is coming, and I have a cake to make that we make every Memorial Day and also on 4th of July. You can make it either one. It's called Wave the Flag cake.
Wave your flag cake.
So we're going to make it. It's really easy. You ready to get started?
I am.
We're jumping right into this.
First?
First thing, Mo, you have a Sara Lee pound cake.
Yep.
We're just going to cut that up in slices.
Nobody doesn't like Sara Lee.
That's right.
Yeah,
I'm turn the camera down so that everyone
get it off our faces
out there can see what we're doing. Yes, you see strawberries, and we've got blueberries, and we've got some cream cheese. It's going to be good.
About this size?
A
little bigger?
No, not bigger. We want it to fit the pan.
Smaller.
So, yeah, maybe a little smaller.
Oh, okay. So let me just say, these Sara Lee pound cakes have shrunk.
Well, there was a bigger one, but I got the one that the recipe calls for.
Okay.
But apparently they have a different size now. I didn't even know that. 2 cups of boiling water and 1 large package of strawberry gelatin. This is the 6 ounce, or you could use 2 3 ounce if you want to. I'm going to pour this in and give it a stir.
Give it a stir.
And after you cut those, Mo, you can lay them out in the pan just in a single layer on the bottom of the pan.
I cut them well. Okay.
That'll be perfect.
Just kind of,
yes,
like this.
Maybe I should have gotten that bigger one, but we're going to go with what we've got.
We're going to go with what we got. Yeah,
I think it'll be fine.
I think they've shrunk them on us.
I think you're right.
Along with everything else in the grocery store.
So everything is shrunk and prices have gone up. That was not rehearsed.
Oh, man. See, Deb, we're not going to have enough for this side.
That's all right.
Let me scooch it to the middle then.
That'll be fine. Okay. You mix up your gelatin.
So that's what I did, y'all. They don't exactly fill the pan because,
And it calls for a 13 by 9 pan, so we've got it exactly like the recipe says.
Okay.
So after your gelatin has dissolved in your warm water, we have 1 cup of water with enough ice to make it 2 cups.
Okay.
So we're going to go ahead and pour this in. And give it a stir. And then we're going to let this, we're going to let this sit in the refrigerator until the gelatin kind of starts getting a little bit thick.
Okay.
Yeah. But we got a little something to do while it's sitting in the refrigerator. So you can put that in the fridge. And then we have strawberries. Strawberries are in season right now, and they are
good,
beautiful and tasty and sweet. I'm not sure if these are Florida berries or California berries, but they are good.
They're good berries. I bet they're from around here. Maybe.
Do we have? We do have strawberry patches. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to use my cup slicer, my handy dandy Pamper Chef cup slicer.
This is the best invention ever.
And I'm going to slice up my berries. So I have more berries than we need, but I'm going to go ahead and slice them all up because I'll be using them for other things this weekend. And so with this cup slicer, I've already washed and capped all my berries. And you just set your slicer right down on them and slice them.
Can I do some?
Yes, you can. And see, they're all in the same size. So that's going to help make our cake look really pretty. This part is here so that anything that gets stuck on the bottom, when you do like that, it pushes it on up into the cup.
Well, that makes sense. They just think of everything.
They do. It's pretty amazing how Pamper Chef just comes up with tools that are perfect.
I'm not as quick at it as you are.
Well, that's okay. Don't have to even be quick. Take your time. But if it fills up the cup, you just pour it over into your bowl, and then look how quick that is.
And then you do this.
Yes.
And then you do this. Oh my goodness.
Every little berry. Look, this was a whole berry. So look how great it's sliced up. You can slice zucchini. You can slice kiwi. You can slice eggs. Any soft fruit or vegetable will work. Some of my berries are a little wonky because I bought them yesterday, but some of them were a little bit had a little bit of bad spots on them. So
that happens.
Yes, it does.
When you buy them in the grocery store,
that happens. Yes.
Oh, I forgot to do this part. And see what happened? They got stuck. So watch it. Boom,
and out it goes.
I love it.
So you're also going to need some blueberries for this. You're going to need some Cool Whip and some cream cheese. We're going to do that part in a few minutes. But to finish it up, we're going to make it look like a flag with our strawberries and our blueberries. She takes her work to heart.
I love
Takes her work seriously.
You know what? I would order one of I do have one of these, by the way. But I would order one just for the fun of it. Bam!
It makes you cooking in the kitchen fun.
And we got to have fun in the kitchen.
Yes.
Otherwise, I'm not very
It is
good
sharp, so you do have to be careful.
That's
you
why
could
I'm trying to be really
You wouldn't
careful.
cut a finger off, but you could end up with a little bad place on your finger.
Okay, y'all. Look at that.
There you go.
Boom, boom, boom.
So we're going to give our Jell-O.
That was a lot of strawberries, too.
A minute to gel, and then we'll come back and do a little bit more.
And y'all, we're ready for the next step to the wag your flag.
The wag your flag? Wave your flag cheesecake.
Okay.
So our our strawberry gelatin has not completely gelled. It's still, let me turn the camera down.
Okay.
It's almost gelled good, but
we actually had to stick it in the freezer for a few minutes
to get it going.
To get it really good and gelling.
So what we're going to do now is add 1 cup of blueberries to this Jell-O and 1 cup of our sliced strawberries.
Oh my.
Maybe a happy cup.
Happy cup.
And we're going to just stir this up and get it mixed in with that Jell-O. Do you remember your mom making, or when you was at home, maybe your sisters made Jell-O with fruit in it? And
all the time.
That would be a nice dessert snack.
It sure would. Yeah. And they would put sometimes fruit cocktail in it. Yeah. I used to call it fruit cottontail. They would put fruit cottontail in it, and it was so good. But just fresh fruit is so much better.
Oh, yeah. So we're going to pour this now over our pound cake. Wow. And just spread it out. There we go. Now this has to go in the refrigerator for 4 hours because we want this Jell-O to become really good and gelled before we continue with the cream cheese mixture and the Cool Whip mixture that's going to go on top with more berries. So
Deb is going to do that.
Yes, so I'm going to put this in the fridge, and when we come back, I'll show you how to do the topping and finish it up. And if you want to add more berries,
well, I just didn't want any bite to not have a blueberry.
Every bite should have a good blueberry, and there were some good sized blueberries in there.
They're good. They're good and sweet. Okay, y'all.
So, I'll be back. Let me move the camera up in about 4 hours or so to finish this cake up. Bye. All right, y'all, I'm ready to finish up the Wave Your Flag cheesecake. So here's the cake. We put pound cake in the bottom and that Jell-O, and the Jell-O has congealed just like it's supposed to with strawberries and the blueberries. And in this bowl, I have mixed up 2 8-ounce cream cheeses that were softened and 1/4 cup of sugar. The recipe doesn't call for it, but I'm going to add about a teaspoon of vanilla. And then we're going to add 1 tub of Cool Whip. It's an 8-ounce tub, so I'm going to put this whole Cool Whip in here, and we're going to fold it together with the cream cheese. I'm just going to kind of fold this all up really good, and then we'll spread it on top of the cake. The cake part just looks so good, and this on top, you know, you got a cream cheese mixture in here, so it's going to be good. I want to get this as smooth as I can. Then I'll just spread it on top of my cake, and then we're going to make the flag portion on top of this. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pour this on my cake. And then we'll spread it around just like this, all the way to the edges. And I have some extra or some leftover blueberries and strawberries that we're going to use on top to decorate my cake. And it's gonna look like a flag. So we're gonna be waving our flag tomorrow. This is great for 4th of July too. It's a great celebration day, and it's nice to be able to have some things to make that are in remembrance or that are acknowledge the day, because it's such an amazing day. Tomorrow for Memorial Day, a day to remember those who have fallen and didn't get to come home and be with their family and friends, but who were out there protecting us. It's a day of remembrance. But then on the 4th of July, a celebration day for our country. Okay, cake is decorated. So now let's take some blueberries, and in this top left corner, we're just gonna put some blueberries out to kind of resemble the stars on the flag. I'm not gonna put as many. We're just gonna make just a few right here at the top. And I guess you can't see that too good, can you? Right there you go. We're just gonna put some blueberries right here. And then we're gonna take some strawberries. Remember, I sliced up strawberries. So I'm going to start at the top and just lay them out in a row down the pan, just like that. And then we're gonna start another row, skipping a little bit and leaving some white in between to resemble our stripes. Mine's not beautiful. It's gonna be eaten, so it'll be okay, but it's just a something to remember and to acknowledge what we're celebrating, the day of remembrance. And because it's going to taste so good. And remember what I always say, you eat with your eyes first, so when it looks good, you're going to want to have a taste. I think we got room for one more row of strawberries right here. And I'm not gonna cut it today. I'm gonna save it for our family get-together. So you're gonna have to take my word for it that it is really good and that you will love this cake. So get you some strawberries and some blueberries and some pound cake, Cool Whip, and cream cheese. And you've got just about all the ingredients that you need for this Wave Your Flag cheesecake. There you go. Yummy. Give it a try.